Hello everyone, and welcome back to Gaming with Captain Frogger Guy. I'm your host, Captain Frogger Guy, and today we're back at it again with Marvel Rivals. Now, I certainly would like to continue my quest in order to get Lord Ultron, but for now, there is a slightly more pressing matter that Ultron has directed for us to take care of, and that is, of course, the Ultron Battle Matrix Protocol. Now, I did some experimenting with this particular game mode yesterday, and I found out some interesting things. There's some things that I would still like to try. So I figure we do a few games of this. They can be pretty long, so they could probably take up our first hour or so slot, and then we will go right into normal battling. So, also, side note, which I will repeat as more people pop into chat, I have officially added a Krakoon emote, sort of. I'm using an extension, Better TTV, and that allowed me to add in customized emotes. If you're connected to Better TTV via your Twitch, you should be able to add on an extension in the actual emote setting. Or if you go to my main channel page, you can copy the emote directly from the panel that's on the side, or the puzzle piece where you would also see the Streamlabs extension if you're on mobile. After that, you should be able to paste the emote in. Seems like it doesn't pop up in the chat playthrough on my actual OBS, but it does pop through in the actual chat, so you guys will be able to see it from there. Alrighty, and like I said, I'll probably be repeating that a few times throughout the day as more people show up, especially if Servant of the King shows up. I know that he's been gunning for a Krakoon emote this entire time. But with all that out of the way and more yet to come, let's get right into Ultron's Battle Matrix Protocol. There we go. So this game mode is interesting in that you build your entire team, every single hero.
Choose wisely.
I've been doing a bit of experimenting to try and figure out which characters would probably be a good idea for this. A couple ranged and a couple close up seem to be a good idea. You don't actually want to do too many healers because they won't be viable very much later. Yeah, for this, you actually want to have more DPS on the team, because eventually it'll get towards the point, towards the end game of this mode, where the damage just outpaces the healing. So you want to have a healer for the early game, but for the late game, you want to have more damage and defense.
This game is far beyond human comprehension,
He says to the human game. Alright, so Duelist primary fire rate will be useful because I got Star-Lord, so I'll just grab both of those. Pardon me. Just work with that. And then inside the deploy screen, I want Hela towards the back line, so she stays back. Star-Lord and Iron Fist are probably going to rush in. I want Ultron and Moon Knight towards the back as well, and then Groot up in front to soak in as much damage as possible. Another thing to note is that team-ups do work here. So I'm probably going to try reloading Moon Knight for Iron Man later on, depending on what buffs I get. That'll be useful for late game, is an interesting thing. So I want to make sure that the damage is at a good spot. Now, we got 50 health points, as you can see over there. 50 health points. They'll go down for each one we lose, and if we manage to win, it will remain stable. We want to save some points towards the beginning. But our goal in the early game is just make it through, because we're building a team for late game here. That's the important bit. Because if it doesn't matter if you can get through into the top 3. If those other 3 are beating you constantly in the late game, you're not going to make it through. So we can afford to take some health early on.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
I also have a... So we're probably not going to win this one, and that's okay. Like I said, we don't need to win the first one. See, this person is going 3 healer, which is great. But the problem is when they get into the late game, eventually it's going to get to the point where the heals can't outdo the damage being done. Like, the healers literally cannot heal quickly enough. So that's going to be a bit of a problem for them later. And eventually I want to start rolling to see if I can get Iron Man to replace Moon Knight, because then he'll be able to buff Ultron. Plus, his maximum pulse is incredibly useful later on. Move Hell into the backline here. Alright, let's see what Player 5 has to work with. They won their first engagement, so that's interesting.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Alright, see, they're also building for late game. Already, our team is showing the requisite stability to be able to make it to the late game, which is good. Just based purely off the fact that they survived for that long, that's already a very good sign. So we don't want to put too much of our points into the actual deck building aspect, because you get interest for points that you don't spend. So because we have 3 duelists, we want to boost our duelists, and then we want to boost our different classes cards. Those will be what will really help us.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Okay, okay. Okay, we might win this one, interestingly enough. Okay. Greetings, Vintage Jones. Yeah, hopefully the thunderstorm doesn't kill our capabilities. All right, we're getting good amount. All right. Let's also remove damage output. Work from there. Yeah, remember, this is early game yet. Don't worry, we don't need belief yet, just yet. This is purely get through the early rounds, build up a good economy.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All right. Interesting. All right, things are looking good so far. I know it doesn't look like that because we just lost, but trust me, things are looking good so far. All right, let's see if we can get Iron Man in here. Perfect. Swap Iron Man out for Moon Knight. Now Ultron gets his healing buff, which is going to be useful for us in the healing round, or in the beginning round. And also, the maximum pulse is going to be a very useful thing to have as well. So we are in business.
Okay.
This is also the practice round, so we're going to get another hero-specific ability, which is going to be useful. Alright.
All units regenerating.
Perfect. Okay, now this is a tough one. I think we need to do this primarily. Being able to cut off our opponent's line of sight is going to be very useful, which is why I was glad that I saw Groot in the main thing. He's going to be a major player as this goes on. All right. Let's get firing rate and max health. We're working on slow. Now that we're over 50 points, we can afford to splurge a little bit because we'll be getting maximum interest. What we now want to start building towards is higher damage output and faster ultimate gain, because that's really what's going to be able to help us here.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All right. They are going all duelists and a vanguard, which is an interesting choice. Now, still not winning, but we're getting good points in. -4 health ain't bad. We just need to survive the first other person to get eliminated, which I believe we'll be able to do so. We did get at least 2 victories in last round. They've got a good build-up. However, I think that Loki is going to be less useful than Ultron in the late game. Because Ultron can have passive healing while Loki still needs to fire. Alright. Reduce max health by 1. Refresh. I don't think we need to do any more refreshes. Wow. Let's refresh again. That'll be good. Alright, let's try this again.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Alright. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, our main goal is definitely going to be getting ultimate energy build-up faster. We're in last, which isn't looking good. But we still got this. Still early game. Time to start spending more of our points. Making it to practice round 3 is our main goal. Because after that, we can just start stacking even harder. Alright. Maximum health. Ultimate gain ability. Awesome. Maximum health again. Very good. Reduce healing. Bonus health. Alright, let's also refresh again. Bonus health, ultimate energy gain. There we are. That's good. Okay. Let's see how this round goes.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Alright. So they're going the all vanguards route, which is interesting. Let's see. Down to 30. I'm still surviving, though. One more battle to conclude. Penny and Groot are two of the ones that are very useful. The Penny Rocket strategy can be very annoying if utilized properly. Rocket, however, does suffer from that other problem where because he has shot attacks, it'll take a little longer for him to actually start building up a good workflow. Maximum thing. Reduce enemy damage output. Fresh. Fresh. Ah. More ultimate energy. Very useful. Alright. I think that once we get to our next practice stage, the fruits of our labor will begin to pay off in a large way for this.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Successful strike. All units regenerating.
$25. Little sticky. It's a little sticky. But I think we're going to be able to do it still. Everyone else's battles are taking a little while. Alright, now, here's where things really start to turn around. Now that we've gotten here, this is going to start adding up big time. This was what we needed to get to. Alright, looking at things, let's put Hela in a corner. This should help a little bit more.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
We want Hela as far away from the enemies as possible.
Defeat allied combatants.
You got them all.
Alright. This will start really adding up now. I know I keep saying that, but you got to trust the flow. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's... that. One refresh. Here we go. Alright. Let's work with that. Let's see how this goes. So both Hela and Star-Lord should be more powerful at this point.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
A successful strike. Defeat allied combatants.
All right! This is real firepower!
Nice. There we go. Now you see it starting to turn around. And it'll only snowball further. We've gotten our first major victory. Now we just got to keep turning things around. Alright. More ultimate energy. Very useful. And more healing and damage. Since we're under 50, we want to not do refreshes and just work with what we've got. I'm thinking player 2 lost last round. This might be a chance to get out of last place. Because we are still in a bit of a pickle being in last place here. Alright, our positioning should be good. We mostly want to make sure... Oh, the health bar is based off the same thing as our player health. So that's why we only have 25 points remaining.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
All targets infected.
Maximum pulse.
Drats! That was a clutch pulse. Also, for the record, I feel like I only should have lost one for that one. That is a clutch maximum pulse from that Iron Man. Jeez. If he hadn't managed to get that one and everyone hadn't been grouped up, that would have been a win for us. Man, oh man. Alright, well. Player 2 is the one to watch out for with the clutch plays, I guess. An unfortunate thing is that a lot of this game mode is waiting while everyone else finishes up their battles. It'll get better as less and less people are in the match, but it's definitely a little rough. Get this and this. Do a refresh. Ooh. Now, the interesting thing is that we actually want to... We want to make sure that we're winning before 10 seconds is done. So we'll want to sell off this one after we get another level in initial.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Because we want to go for quickly defeat them. Not necessarily have longevity. Lost to Star-Lord's a bit rough.
Pulse charge. Fire.
Ugh. That Jeff combo was rough. I don't think I'm going to make this one. Yep. Alright. Hopefully this next practice round will give us the capabilities that we need in order to get onwards. Yeah, we want to focus for being quick, not being able to sustain for a while. Still, 15 is... that's rough. Alright, player 5. Let's see what we got. These aren't useful to us. Attack speed enhancement might be useful. Reduce damage output, useful. Reduce healing amount. Alright, let's work with that. See what we get. This one can last for a while if we're not careful.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
I'm hulking out. Boosting repair modules. All targets impacted.
Ouch. Okay, all tanks and a strategist may end up being the way to go. But we're at a new practice protocol, which may be exactly what we need. So that's at a total of 14% per unique roll. We've got 3 unique rolls, so that is a total of just around 42%. That's a pretty good one. We gotta keep surviving. At the end of the day, if you're beating people, you won't lose health, and that's the important bit. Any health at all that we have is
Looks like
worthwhile.
we're ready to go to battle.
The dragon unleashed!
For my crow.
Okay, now we need to increase Star-Lord's... Perfect. Let me see. There we go. That should help perfectly. As you can see, Star-Lord gained ultimate energy real quick there, and that's what we like to see. We just need to get damage outpacing healing, and then we'll be golden. Use healing amount, max health, refresh. One more refresh. Aha. There we go. That should work well. Alright. This is the point where we want to start going all in. Because otherwise,
Looks
we're
like
going to start
ready
having
go
problems.
battle.
So let's hope we win this one.
All targets impacted. All units regenerating.
The dragon unleashed!
Feast for my crows.
Pulse charge, fire!
There we go. Okay. Now things are starting to turn around. We want to try and win within 10 seconds or less. That's really what we want to try to do. That'll be when we're strongest. That will be when we have the most capability to do so. As it is, this one seems pretty evenly matched, all things considered. We've all lost points. We've all kept points. Now's the time to start swapping around what stuff we have and what stuff we want to end up using. Healing, damage and healing. Let's see what ones we can sell. We can downgrade that one. There we go. This should be a good one. This should be a very good one. Let's hope we can survive this one.
A successful strike. Boosting repair.
Dragon unleashed! Pulse charge! Fire! Your powers are mine!
Nice. Here we go. Now it starts to pay off. Yeah, the only slightly rough part about this game mode is the fact of how long it takes sometimes. It can go on for a while with sufficiently skilled teams. And it seems like the teams are definitely skilled. And it's worth it. It's fresh. Aha! Life steal. That's going to be good. Okay, let's watch some ones that we can sell. That one's not really necessary. Keep working on these. Fresh one more. Alright.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Let's hope this is enough. 2's been on a winning streak, so.
Allied combatants.
Maximum!
A successful strike.
Alright!
Ultron
Maximum! Pulse!
Skin of the teeth. Woof. That Iron Man almost nailed us again. Yeah, it's not the height of the health pool, it's how quickly you can do damage. Honestly, damage is more important than health in many respects in this game mode. Player 3, oh man. Alright. Another battle protocol, player 4. There we go. Alright. These are all competitors. These are the people that I'm fighting against. Alright. Let's put Iron Fist on this side, Hella back over here, Ultron back over here. Just in case that they're planning on swapping up their thing in order to counter us. This is going to be really rough. We have to beat them
Looks like we're ready to go
if
to
we
battle.
want any chance of surviving this one.
All units
Dragon unleashed! Pulse charge! Fire! Your powers are mine!
Nice. Okay. Yeah, these guys are my competitors. They're the people I'm facing off against. See how this goes with everything else. Oh, player 2 got KO'd. Oof, that's rough. And it looks like player 3 managed to survive. Alright, Practice protocol. That's incredibly useful. Alright, let's look at some of these little ones that we can do. Maybe. Oh, that's good. Hopefully it'll calm down then. Alright, well, let's just stick with this, see what happens. These are going to be my competitors for this next set of things. So, I've beaten all of them, which is a good sign.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Yeah, it's been pretty warm out here.
You got them all!
Nice. Range increased. Let's refresh. And there we go. All right. Now Iron Man is going to be very deadly indeed. This is going to be very, very interesting. Alright, let's just work with this, see how it goes. I can believe it.
Ready to go to battle.
Pulse charge, fire!
A feast for my crows!
Man! Ultron's down, not a good sign.
A feast for my crows!
Pulse charge, fire!
The dragon unleashed!
Nice. Woof. Okay. All right. We might just turn this around, everyone. Let's remove this one entirely. Won't need that. Refresh, see if we can get a better one instead. Alright, see how that goes.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
The dragon unleashed!
There goes him, there goes him. Cap's down.
Pulse charge,
Oof. And down goes player 3. Man. You see what I mean, though? You really want to build for the end game. If you build for the early game, you'll survive pretty long, but this is definitely working very well. Woohoo, you figured out how to use the Krakoon! That's awesome! Alright. More ability gain. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. This is going to be crazy. Now, I'm on a winning streak, but that doesn't mean anything. One upset and I am dead. Krakoon works for me. We can see it. It's not fully popping up on the stream itself, but in the chat we can see the Krakoon. Nice. And that is them down. Oof. Alright. Now it's just me and player 6. That is the last one. Alright. Better go all in. Lifesteal. Damage rate. Ultimate efficiency. Let's do this. All right. We can do it.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Pulse charge! Pulse
Oh,
charge!
boy.
Fire! Alright!
Nice. Okay. I think we're going to win this one. Damage output increased. Refresh. Now, let's do vulnerability. This should work. And I'll swap them all the way to the other side in case they decide to start being tricky. Why aren't they replacing properly? There we go. I just need to win one more.
Okay. Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Pulse charge! Fire! Dragon Unleashed! This is real! Pulse charge! Fire! Your powers are mine!
Alright, this is going a certain way.
Pulse charge! Fire!
Got him. Ooh, I'm not sure if you guys could tell what was going on, but that was a close match. But hey, we won. Give a thumbs up to everyone else, of course. They were good combatants. Woof. But these can take quite a while. As you saw, that one took a full 40 minutes, which is insane. Lol, everyone point and laugh at the bot that just got banned. Bye, bot. One point and laugh at that guy. Alrighty, so here's our options. Here's our options. We could do one more, which could take a while, or we could drop right into gaming and see what happens. What do you guys think? Should we do another Battle Matrix protocol, or should we go straight into normal combat? Got one for normal combat. Alright, let us switch to normal mode. Very fun game mode, though. Would highly recommend if you love those kinds of strategic things. Oof. Having a bit of problem with my thing, probably the thunderstorm, but hopefully it doesn't have too much of an impact on our latency. Let's hop right in and see what kind of shenanigans we can pull. So, I'm going to be trying to get Ultron as usual, because I would like to lord him.
The right heroes could
So,
make all
let's
the difference.
see. Ah, he has already been grabbed. Well, let me see. Magneto is required, actually,
No
for some of the
timeline exists
events.
where Magneto yields.
Magneto actually has a requirement for the missions for this week. Why do you want Black Widow? Just be Black Widow. Spider-Man, if you want to have Black Widow on the team, just switch to Black Widow. It's fine. We've got a good comp going.
I will never allow Krakoa to suffer the same fate
We'll be
as
coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Don't worry, Obi-Wan Magneto. We can do this.
Lock onto you even when you're invisible.
I thought we were supposed to be on the same side, Frank.
We are for now. But in this business, that can change.
Got a Groot, so I'm gonna hang by
I'll be
the.
sure to remember that. And when it does, I'll be ready.
The battle starts in
I'm
5, 4,
not sure.
3, 2,
That's-
1. Feel the pull. We need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
I never signed up for it, Special Forces.
This is interesting.
so much better.
Spider Nest, watch out!
Under my protection.
A little help, please.
You need not fear.
I have a
Our
shield,
enemy
but
is
no
spotted.
complaints. Spider bots. I prefer Herbie.
They shall not escape our wrath now. For the cure is place. Much better. Your attacks are futile. Here they are now. They shall not escape our wrath now. You cannot hurt me.
Spider Nest, watch out!
This is gonna hurt.
Where? Ultron, where are you? There you are.
I feel like myself
Gotta
again.
stop that vehicle. They've made it halfway. Stop them.
They shall not escape our wrath now.
Never miss!
You cannot hurt me. Insignificant attacks.
Where's some fireworks?
You get a web! You get a web! And you get a web!
It's spider time!
Well, it appears that my team all died behind me, so
Punch in the hole!
Spider mode.
My power cannot be quelled. Unlimited power.
see. I want to save that for Star-Lord. So when I hear legendary,
There's
I
still a chance
pick it
to
up
stop them.
and bonk him with it. That's my plan.
You need not fear.
Great.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
So futile.
They're sneaking from behind.
You need not fear. Approach this site with caution.
Time for some fireworks.
All right.
My power cannot be quelled.
Well, doing my best here. Not sure how well this will go.
Behold my magnetic mastery. I feel like myself again. Nowhere to hide.
You stop them in their tracks. Shield up.
Invisible?
Tiny little creatures skipping about. I can feel insignificant gnats. I feel like myself again. Fear Magneto! You cannot hurt me.
You get a weapon. You get a weapon.
I'll laugh now.
Picky for you.
Extermination! Woo! I never miss!
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Thank you. Your attacks are futile. I feel like myself again. Humans and their weapons.
No chance to stop them. It's fighter time!
Judge! Jury! Executioner!
Shield up.
Eef. Alright, this one is definitely rough. I'm not used to Magneto's playstyle, and I'm trying my best, but,
Rebirth is a mutant's greatest gift.
so we seem to be doing pretty well.
Now I see them.
A shield. Outweighs.
Extra shielding? Yes, please.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Insignificant gnats. You shall not be harmed.
An extra force field? Great.
Mine's in place. Gotta stop that vehicle.
I feel like myself again. Insignificant gnats. Fear Magneto!
Now or never. Stop them.
Anyone willing to help?
They shall not escape our wrath now.
Alright.
Much better.
You stop them in their tracks.
Extermination!
You shall not be harmed.
An extra force field? Great.
Your attacks are futile.
Woo! I never miss!
Miniature metal.
It's fighter time!
You need not fear. By the eye of Agamotto!
This is why I protect my flesh parts.
Down to 30 seconds.
Do not yield!
Eight-legged track.
My strength with many thanks.
Better stop that vehicle. The final 10 seconds.
Woo! I never miss.
Ha! Should have gotten to the cart, gang. Should have gotten to the cart. Alrighty. That was a pretty good Magneto game. Not the usual kind of thing I did, but still a pretty good Magneto game. Worked out pretty well in the end. Upvotes to everybody, of course. Make sure to be polite. All right. So far, so good. It's looking today. More event stuff. Haha, the Krakoon. Interesting. Alright, so then that's healing, which I'd do if I got Ultron. This is looking pretty good so far, too. So I can get Ultron next time. That will probably get quite a few points towards that particular event. So, let's see if we can't get him. Let's do this, everybody. Back to the Hall of Jalia. Somebody else got him. Alright, well, let me try and get Black Widow.
Stepping out of the shadows.
It's going to be an intriguing game. Will admit, I don't normally play Black Widow. And without Punisher team up, it's going to be a little rough, but I believe, chat. Plus, Black Widow is a pretty effective anti-Spider-Man if you can catch him at the right spot.
People like Doom always overreach.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay
Have to
strong.
put things back together.
Hawkeye, we go into battle together. No promises.
The battle starts in 5.
One of these times I'm going to have to try the tic-tac-toe thing, see if anyone joins me.
1.
That'd be fun.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Wait, who took my boomerang arrows?
So cold.
That's hot.
Always love the Hawkeye thing.
Hold still. I'm trying to help.
Thanks. Give these onks a wide berth if you can. I don't like onks.
They are upon you.
A boom of light.
Jeez. Couldn't get that Moon Knight quick enough. That guy continues to be annoying.
Back where I belong.
I haven't killed anybody yet, but then again, neither has anyone else. So.
Every little bit helps.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks. So cold.
Eyes on this location.
All right. Problem is, everyone's moving in too quick.
The moon haunts you.
Drat, I was hoping that I could have stunned that Moon Knight.
All right.
That's annoying.
Beast has come
They've
to
made it halfway! Stop them!
I'll finish the job this time.
Better stop that vehicle!
I spy some bad guys.
Watch me soar!
That's teamwork.
I am ready to put on a show!
It's best to destroy these unks if they're in time.
Every little bit helps.
Behind you, my friend. You cannot hurt me.
A boom of light! You stopped them in their tracks!
All right. So far, so good. All things considered.
The enemy has arrived.
I have suffered severe damage.
Top now. Thanks.
Well, made the Wanda have to leave.
Back where I belong.
Doing pretty good. And like I said, got that Wanda from being able to get an advantageous position. So, worth.
I seem to be unprotected. Fear Magneto! Woo! I never miss.
Ha! And he got him to focus me instead of everyone else.
Magneto!
Back where I belong.
Which was exactly my goal. I want to make sure he didn't take out any of the healers.
Scans indicate a mystical item.
The moon haunts you.
What is this enchanted
Yeah.
totem?
So cold.
Top now. Thanks.
I am ready to put on a show!
Unk? I don't see any unk.
Drat. I was hoping to be able to nail him before he ended up dying, but alas. Oh well.
So we haven't won yet?
We can still do this.
Your feast has come to an end, Venom.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. I'll go for here.
Well, nailed the Doctor Strange, which interrupted him.
So cold. My time to shine.
Back where I belong.
Alright, let's get this done.
Goodbye. Better stop that vehicle. It's now or never. Stop them.
Drat. Wasn't able to hit her with my original
That
kick.
should be sufficient.
Widow is operational again.
Alright, let's try this. We can do this.
Defensive layers. Nice. I don't like unks. Don't look up.
Don't give them another inch.
What was that? That was just everything all at once.
No, not after everything I've been through in the
By the eye of Agamotto!
Trash.
You can't expect
That was
to win
rough.
them all.
Alright. Damage wasn't that bad, but 33% accuracy is pretty rough. Still, we do our best. Also, we were doing pretty good towards the end there, so I'm not exactly sure what happened. Switch Doctor Strange. I don't know. I think that the guy who was playing Thor should have stuck where he was. Alright, let's see. Pretty good round. Did that actually give me any points per event? Deal 5,000 damage. Man, I was just a little under for that. Alright, let's try to get Ultron. Ultron time. Let's do this.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Here we go. Now I got Ultron.
I am beyond everyone.
Let's do this. Oh, nice. Looks like we're gonna get an Iron Man. That'd be cool. Alright, team. Let's make it happen.
Before you attack, get ready.
Something bothering you, Ben?
We just done this dance.
Someone wants to do a
Now it's getting kind of old.
one.
Right. Saving the world from cosmic annihilation can be such a bore.
Well, when you put it like that.
Nobody wants to play
Battle
tic-tac-toe with me?
starts in 5, 4,
Sadness.
3,
Oh well.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Honda goes galactic. In this timeline, I bet printers never jam.
Imagine a timeline where printers don't jam.
Keep your tentacles on.
Go, my children.
The mission area is yours to capture now. Mission area is yours.
Fire this! Watch out!
I commend to the level.
Termination. Go, my children.
Double KO.
Here we go. That was a good round. Unfortunately, we did lose a guy, so... But, hey, we're doing great. We're doing amazing, in fact.
Age of L.T.R.O.N. begins.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You pretend to be a machine, yet you are just organs in a metal shell.
There's an organ called a brain, Ultron. It created
Nobody
you.
gonna...
And I know
nobody
that
gonna play
drives
with
you
me?
crazy.
Come on, somebody's gotta want to play.
Embrace perfection.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's do this.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
It's sad.
Got it?
Nobody wants to play the game with me,
People are
but
natural
oh well.
heroes. I'm a natural joker who's occasionally heroic. I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
Just about to see how this should work.
Protective shield compromised. The mission area is yours to capture now.
Okay, they came just right out the gate.
New physical chassis online.
Capture the mission area.
Heads up, we got an arc.
Present technology.
Pulse charge, fire!
Nice.
Now I see them.
Did your best, mate.
Anyone willing to help?
That's better.
It's spider time!
Man, that hella managed to nail me.
I'll outlive every single one.
Let's get back there. We can do this.
Well, there they are. So predictable in present technology.
The moon haunts you.
Look out, spider!
Somebody gonna...
There was a
Natural selection. Some robots were not made for my new world.
Loosen up.
I am ready to put on a show!
Pulse charge, fire.
That's what happened when you
Pep in my step.
Arc's gone.
Perfect, perfect. Going well, going well.
Mission area. Keep going.
Your powers are mine.
miniature medals. Much better.
That put a spring in my step.
zone closely.
The moon haunts you.
Nice. We've done it. Ultron win. Ultron for the win.
Another epic victory! Big win!
We've still got it, gang. Yeah, Froggy's in the chat. That was a good one. And we got event points too. Nice. Less event points than I thought. But hey, we're doing pretty good, all things considered. Let's hope we get Ultron again. If I can do his ult 4 more times, that'll complete one of the other things. Arako. Here we go.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I am beyond my pitiful creator. I am beyond everyone.
Apologies, player 3, but I have achieved Ultron capabilities. Well, I'll do my best here, but if I'm solo healing, this is going to be pretty rough. So, I will do what I can.
I shall remake the universe in steel and
Returning in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Jeff is the other person. That's not too bad. I believe. I believe.
I hope so. But solving a problem this big will push me to my mental limits.
Alright, so
See why Susan insisted
The
that
battle starts in 5,
generator.
4, 3, 2, 1.
A shield! Perfect! Located a nest of synthetic spiders.
This should keep us safe.
Shrek got stuck behind a wall.
you would have failed without me. There are always more of me.
Reed Richards ready for adventure.
Armor up.
Better stop that vehicle. They didn't have lead. Stop them. Nice little pick-me-up.
We can do this.
Extermination!
Systems restart. It's party time!
Yep, I'm trying to keep myself healed up and behind cover and stuff.
The cosmos heals you.
And I'm trying to keep myself within sight of everybody. It's just a little rough when it seems like no one's paying attention.
Born again!
Problem solved! Oh, really?
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Just in time.
Mine's in place.
Okay, we can do this.
Whoever they are, they don't look friendly.
Man, I was trying. I was really trying.
They never see an enemy.
New physical chassis online.
Better stop that vehicle.
L.T.R.O.N virus reinforcement. Go, my children.
Perfect.
Look out, behind you.
I was trying to get away.
Spiders, what a fascinating...
It's spider time!
Physical chassis online.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. Stands with you!
Spider drones is under control. Opposition targeted.
Born again!
Ugh, I am trying so hard here.
Shields in there, huge thing. The cosmos heals. Rise!
That was illogical. Recalculating.
Better stop that vehicle! Now or never! Stop them!
Jeez. Feels like nobody's paying attention. Also, the fact that Strange is trying to open a portal and nobody is listening to him.
Chassis online. Extermination!
They're coming from behind.
Man, I have no idea what these people are trying to do.
This is my unnatural selection. System rebooting.
Feeling fantastic.
You must prepare me. You would have failed without me.
Good medicine. I have made the nests disappear.
Extermination!
so
Okay.
many spiders since... Never mind.
A shame to destroy such advanced spider tech.
Our enemies are near.
Feeling fantastic.
What armor is this?
Extermination! Repairs are in order. No, my children. Damage is repairable.
Armed and dangerous.
Man. All right. Well, we're doing our best here. Whew.
Born
Yep.
again!
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Do your best, and sometimes the other team is just better. And that's how it goes sometimes. Hey, I did my best. Everyone did their best. That's what counts. It's amazing. All that healing, and we still didn't get enough healing. Like, wow. All right. Healing and final hits still, so continuing to grab Ultron would be pretty great. Try doing another Black Widow game, see how that goes. So I'll try for Ultron. If I can't get Ultron, I'll try for Black Widow to complete those missions. Convoy Tokyo 2099. Should
You'll
be
need a
simple
top-notch
enough.
team to win this one.
Someone quick grab Black Widow.
I am
I
beyond
grab
my
Ultron.
pitiful creator. I am beyond everyone.
A lot of people are grabbing Groot, interestingly enough. Not sure why. But it seems like a lot of people are wanting to use him. There's been a Groot in every single game I've played so far, which is kind of nuts to me.
I was built in humanity's image. Now I shall erase it.
All right, how about now? Who wants to play
30
tic-tac-toe?
seconds before you
Anybody?
attack. Get
Anybody?
ready.
Here, I'll even go first.
Hold on. You came back from the future to fight
Come on.
with us?
Anybody?
More like the future came back and brought me with it.
Okay, whatever that means. But you aren't gonna fight with us, right?
Come on, somebody. Surely somebody wants to play tic-tac-toe. Nobody?
The battle starts in 5, 4,
Man, no wonder our
3,
games are having a bad
2,
time.
1.
This should limit any damage.
Gets in my face. Help get that vehicle to its destination. For sure. How do you think my best girl earned the name Tippy?
Every little bit helps.
Alright, well.
Stand clear so Zero can get first.
This is my unnatural selection.
An extra force field? Great.
That is much better.
Vortex field.
Are we going all the way?
Wonder exploding plasma.
Never say no to a shield.
Don't look up. Shields up.
Appreciate you.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Great job, Spidey. You did an amazing job.
Extermination!
Much better.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
You're on our team now, Zero. Let's do this.
Woohoo.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Alright, and we're back again.
Keep up the momentum.
Make yourself useful.
That last acorn's a doozy.
Ultron virus reinforcement.
A shield fit for a king. Tremble before
Little
fast!
help, please. An extra force field? Great.
Gamemode will guide you safely to the shrine.
Here we go.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
At the moment, I'm focusing less on really hitting a lot of people and more on
Enemy located. Us against the world.
everyone else just left.
Extermination!
Get that vehicle moving again!
An extra force field? Great.
Oh, look who I found!
A little help, please.
Like sharks, you must keep
Trying to keep everyone going.
Spotted bad guy. Defensively.
How refreshing. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Man. Well, that was honestly a bad position for me.
The amazing Spider-Man!
That was illogical. Recalculating.
Might.
Ultron virus reinforcement.
A shield fit for a king. Namor will
Almost there! Don't turn back now!
You would have failed without me. Ultron virus reinforcement.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I have a shield, but no complaints. Where am I?
Us against the world! me now, Zero.
Extermination!
I'm going to miss you.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Make yourself
An extra force field?
Well, sorry if I'm not talking a lot. I'm concentrating hard on this.
Disappear!
Thanks. Wish I could heal you back.
Feeling fantastic. Follow us, Zero.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Well, I kept everyone alive, which is the important bit, and now my allies should be returning.
always more of me. Embrace propulsion.
Jeez. That Spider-Man is the worst.
I am fundamentally immortal.
I needed that boost.
Get ready to do some damage.
Disappear!
Another fear. Am I invisible?
Down to 30 seconds.
Already.
Against the world!
You're on our team now, Zero. Let's do this.
The final 10 seconds.
No complaints.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Shields up. Double KO.
Fall like timber.
I am ready to put on a show.
Ultron virus reinforcement.
Our foes have arrived.
So close. This is your big chance.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Alright, that Spider-Man is being annoying. Perfect! Oh, that Atom was clutch. That Atom was clutch right there. And I got MVP. Oh, yeah. Whew, that was awesome. Oh, man. And I got more points, which is awesome. Man. Oh, man. Alright, let me try to see if I can get Black Widow next time. That would be a, that'd probably be a good one to do to keep getting points for her thing. Let's do this.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Stepping out of the shadows.
Like I've said before, this isn't going to be the most riveting Black Widow gameplay, but I will do my best. Alrighty. Let's see if anyone in this one is cool enough to play tic-tac-toe with me.
Nothing happens in any world without
30
me.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Anybody? Anyone cool?
Is your aim really as good as they say it is, Hawkeye
Ah,
son?
okay.
Better.
See.
I could hit a single spider dangling from a web a mile away.
That's cool, but could you hit one in a totally different timeline?
Okay, maybe I'm not that good, but I'm working on it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can see already how she won that one.
Got it?
Should have tried to go for the middle. I wanted to try and win without going for the middle, but man, she had that one.
Spasibo. I see a red dot.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. I like the cold. They captured the mission area.
Someone scratch my back.
This isn't going too well right off the bat.
I'll patch you up.
I needed that.
Judge, jury, execute.
I was hoping that I'd be able to nail him. So far, not great.
I'll patch you up.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. I heard
That
the
topped me off.
meteor!
Thanks.
The Punisher has taken aim at us. Human weapons are so fragile.
Disappear!
Hey, Dee!
Plasma! No! Fragile. First! They've almost got it!
Okay, we push back.
Full seized. Looks like the Punisher's upping his game. It's ours!
So flushed Frank out of his. That topped me off. Thanks.
Sniper, look out!
Team play. That's me.
Fire mode! Sniping.
I have encountered a real Hydra. Whatever you're welcome. Your powers are mine!
Disappear!
Better get a look behind you.
Bogies, here they come.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Drat, I couldn't hook onto him. I couldn't hook onto him properly.
Widow is operational again.
I was trying to do that.
It's the grand finale.
Admittedly, my stats are not looking the greatest.
The area's almost yours. Hunter's on the move again.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Punishing today. Check out these nests.
Where do you think you're going? Tippy Toe spotted bad guys. There they are.
Every little bit helps.
Terrible sharky thing.
Well, hey, we got the round. I am not doing too hot on Widow. I'm not gonna lie. I do my best, but it is definitely rough. All right.
I was terrorized, broken, and remade in the Red Room. Now I command it.
That's true. Who cares about stats when we have the Krakoon? Player 11 was the Luna.
30 seconds before you
Bit of a
attack.
disappointment.
Get ready.
I've read all the reports about what you've been doing in Tokyo, Widow.
Don't believe anything the public eye says, kid.
Then you aren't one of the most dangerous and elusive spies they've ever faced?
Huh. Apparently, even those idiots can get something right every now and then.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? But that one, not so much.
I've met hordes of dolphins more capable of saving the world.
There's a bit of a problem here.
Bogies, here they come. Topped me off. Thanks. Glad Bucky got it out again. Turret is neutralized.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. My friends are here! It's a squirrel zombie!
Penny Parker power.
They have taken it.
Mission area is yours. Okay, all eyes on this spot, Super Pals.
Every little bit helps.
Just what we need.
Sniper! We're in their sights. Squirrel power! Disappear!
That was a poor placement. Not sure about that one.
Good snipers don't get found.
Ooh, check this place out.
Topped me off. Thanks.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I've got your back.
Someone scratch your powers alive!
Got him. All right.
We're in their sights.
Well, hey, we're winning.
Okay, all eyes on this part.
Don't look up.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Drat, almost got her.
My way!
Hey, took her off my team for a little bit.
So, we haven't won yet?
So all in all, I would say that was a pretty effective battle. I believe. And I got one more hipfire shot off on him too. Alrighty, that should have completed the Black Widow portion of our adventure here today.
Another epic victory!
Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl managed to get the MVP. Good for her. Woohoo! And completed this too. That's awesome. Nice. And I can get all of these too, which is awesome. New profile stuff. And the new binary arrow pick. Now just a few more quests to go, and I'll be able to complete this one as well. So, let's see how our Ultron progression is going. Pretty good so far. Definitely need to use him a lot more if I want to get his points up more. Let's hope we get him this next time.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I am beyond my pitiful creator. I am beyond everyone.
Interesting team comp that we have here, but I believe. A very interesting team comp that we have here. But again, I believe.
You only delay the inevitable.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
All right. Anybody want to play tic-tac-toe?
Let us strike our foes like bolts of lightning from the heavens.
Anybody?
I'd prefer to strike them like an arrow from my bow.
Do you question my aim, Avenger?
Nah, I'd just like to be able to hit the same place
Somebody?
where the force is needed.
Anybody?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nobody
All you
ever
need to do is
wants
capture the
to
mission area.
play
Got it?
tic-tac-toe with me.
To rule the afterlife is to rule everyone, eventually.
This is my unnatural selection.
Yeah.
Even a little storm would shake this area. Much better. I am healed.
Too late.
Ambush! They're behind you!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area!
Self-useful.
Okay.
This is my unnatural selection. Embrace perfection. I've reached full power. It is time.
Needed that boost.
Hostiles coming in fast!
I have finished the job for you. Extermination! Go, my children.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Control C is here!
just what the doctor ordered.
This is my unnatural selection. Opposition target.
Every little bit helps.
Back in action.
This is my unnatural selection.
They don't look friendly. I am ready to put on a show. Mission area. Keep going. Control lost.
Trash. I am the only healer. That is part of our problem here.
I'm sorry, Buck. It's a stretch.
New physical chassis online.
That is rough, but I'm still doing my best. Not sure, but it is true.
Biological life is obsolete.
Okay. Now is anyone going to play tic-tac-toe? Look, I'll even go first. Here. Come on, somebody.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Is nobody going to play tic-tac-toe with me? Not a
I
single
owe you
person.
one for rescuing
Oh,
me from Hydra,
Loki.
Clint. We do make a pretty
Nice.
good team. Kate's not returning my calls, so what do you say? Want to be my new partner? I said I owe you one. I'll take what I can get.
Let's see how this goes. We got pretty close last time, honestly.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
It doesn't matter if a conflict is geological, commercial, or even multiversal. I'd rather end things quietly.
Wait, did they switch off of Loki?
Ooh, I touch it feeling. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
High fives all around, people. That rocked.
Embrace perfection.
Any healing is good healing.
Needed that boost. These things are even more heavily armed than I am.
Tippy Joe spotted that. Ooh, I touch it feeling.
Much better.
Hurricane. Empower the mission area. Keep going.
Man. Alright, well, I'm doing my best. We've got a good match here. We got a good match going on here, but clearly there is nothing that I'm going to be able to do with that. So, all that's left to do is to try and work my best to save as many of these guys as I can.
This is my unnatural selection.
Here they come. Ah, you're a lifesaver.
Mighty exploding plasma.
That topped me off. Thanks.
My friends are here!
Assemble!
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Us against the world.
Man, alright, well. I'm still not getting any backup.
This is my unnatural selection.
That's what I need.
We've almost got it!
There are always more of me.
No!
You'll have to keep fighting until we
Wait,
have a winner.
I think I actually got there just in time. All I needed to do was do overtime. Oh well. I did my best.
Can't expect to win them all.
I did my best. I mean, as the numbers show, I was SVP, did a ton of healing, a ton of damage, more than most of these guys. So, you know, if that other guy had gone Loki, we would have won. But he didn't, so we didn't. I swear, it's all ego trips with everybody. That's the main issue. Woohoo. And another page completed. Yippee. Now that I've gotten everything that I wanted to from the Battle Pass, the rest of this is just for fun. Let's see. What else do I need to do? 10,000 more healing, 2 more final hits, 1 more match. If I get Ultron or a healer next match, I might manage to get this one pretty well. So, let's see what we got.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Let's see what happens when we actually load in.
I am beyond
Ha!
pitiful creator. I am beyond
Pre-built-in Iron Man too, so this is great. This has the looks of a very good game.
only delay the inevitable. The machines will
You'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
I know why Ion left it. What about you? Yeah. I know all about living up to a father's legacy. It's not easy.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Enemies on approach.
So many innocents dragged into this darkness. We must save them all.
Systems restoring.
Any healing is good healing.
I have suffered severe damage. Impressive technology.
I'm hurt.
I have finished the job for you.
Thanks for the shield. I like the cold. You like it? I'm counting on you,
Well, this is a pretty good opening fight.
I am fundamentally immortal.
Pulse charge, fire!
Man, Iron Man got that quick. Didn't kill anyone, unfortunately, but he got that quick.
Any healing is good healing.
It's the grand
Jeez.
Time for some fireworks.
It's amazing what a Wanda can accomplish when nobody notices her.
Always more of me.
Ride the winds!
Man, that penny hasn't gone down once? That's impressive.
Fighters?
Fire mode! I was worried. Us against the world!
I suppose that helps. A timely boost.
Man, that hella.
New physical chassis online.
But I managed to get him. Again, the important thing. I got 3 of them down to the point where they could be killed, and they only got 1. So
You stopped them in their tracks. Only 60 seconds left.
Here comes trouble. Need some help. You gotta reboot, Tony. We need you.
I suppose that helped.
Powering up.
It's the grand finale.
Any healing is good healing.
You need me.
Down to 30 seconds.
Crunch time. Hang in there.
Hell unleashed!
what is your plan?
The final 10 seconds.
I like the cold. Thanks so much.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Sorry, Wanda. Good try, but I fear that was not good enough. Good on our Luna. Good on her, genuinely. She did a great job. Yeah, wow, her numbers were massive compared to mine. Of course, I kept dying, so... If I was up more, I could have been doing more, but alas. Woohoo! Nice, nice. All good rewards, great to have. And more units. Love the units. Alright, and my next thing will unlock tomorrow. Sweet. Missions are looking pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Yeah. Good numbers. Alrighty. So we've got a little bit past the time when I would normally do this, but hey, a little less than 45 minutes left. Let's do chat picks heroes. What do you guys think of that? Do some chat hero picking. Anyone got any requests? Any requests, anyone? Jeff. All right. We've got a Jeff match inbound. Woohoo.
Pick Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Look at his little outfit. Look at this guy. This guy is doing great. Not a single thought behind those eyes. And we love him. Yes, he is baby. He is absolutely baby. Let's see if anyone will play tic-tac-toe with us now. One of these days, we'll get someone to do a full game.
Oh, Loki, what mischief art thou up to this time?
Believe it or not, Doreen Green of Midgard, I'm helping.
So nobody wants to play tic-tac-toe? What? No. That was Ross. That's awful.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, well, we do our best.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
What are we doing? Gang, I'm Jeff. I stay in the back line. There's only so much I can do.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
You were unfit for this world.
Capture the mission area!
So, what's our plan?
Now I might survive.
Everyone keeps getting out of the angles where I can help. Ah.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Is no one going to push up? What are we doing?
How refreshing.
Gang, please.
Render me assistance.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Powering up.
Extermination!
What? What's going on? Guys, please.
Double KO.
Loki, you were right there. You could have helped. What are we doing, King? What are we doing?
They've almost got it.
How refreshing.
My friends are here.
On to base. Thank you. I swear, I literally had to pick them up and drag them onto point. I literally had to pick them up and put them on point. That is hilarious. If anyone's able to, somebody clip that, because that is just this game in a nutshell.
You never had a chance.
It was just Magneto there. What is going on? What is wrong with you people? Please. What? Guys, I'm just a little shark boy. There's only so much I can do.
are not as human as you look, are you?
I am not human at all. I am a god, and you would be wise to treat me as such.
Oh man.
Whether God or otherwise, respect is something to be earned, not.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay,
All you need
let's
to do is
move
capture the mission
on to.
area. Got it?
Okay.
It's not a burning pit. It's a realm of trials.
Why is everyone going all over the place? Okay. All right, here we are. Come on, gang. We can do this.
Enemy.
Fire mode!
Never miss!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Mission area is yours.
Bad position. Bad position. Bad position. What do we? Okay, we just keep going. We do this. We win these? Question mark?
Watch me go! Systems restoring.
Maximum starvation!
What is even happening? What is this game? Penny! Penny, you're our only hope here.
Control lost.
I'm trying so hard. I'm the little baby. Why am I having to be the one who's hurting these bunch of cats? It's like trying to get a bunch of cats into a bag.
You know what to do, spiders. Powering up.
They have a tendency.
Never thought I'd be sad to see Gamemode.
Almost didn't make
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Okay, try it.
Maximum pulse!
And nothing I can do there. We try again.
Bring on the tears! How you shoot! Cheers with the L.T.R.O.N.
Why would I need healing?
Finally.
They've almost got it. Us against the world.
Oh, I'm fine.
Fire mode.
All right, that feels better.
Control seized. Whoever they are, they don't look friendly. Another one for us.
Ah, splendid. Queen.
All right. Come on, gang. We can do this.
Captured more than half of the mission area.
Little by little.
Going. Powering up.
Well, at least we have something working. No, don't head right back in. You're not at full health yet.
Glory is almost yours.
Extermination!
Enemies. Perfect.
Leave them to Khonshu!
You're doing better than they are.
Oof. Yes, the cuteness is working. We're getting it. Hooray! It's worked somehow. Woohoo! Oh man. Oh golly, OG. All right. Now we just need to do that a second time. You guys hear me? A second time. At least the DPS are putting in work.
30 seconds before you
making
attack.
progress
Get
beforehand, but
ready.
hey, at least it's working out. Here, guys, let's tic-tac-toe. Come on. Somebody's
Oh,
gotta
I
be
did
interested.
several times.
Somebody.
Lovely torture machines.
You surface dwellers can't resist destroying yourselves, can you?
Nobody's gonna play tic-tac-toe?
The battle starts in 5,
Man?
4,
Nobody ever wants to play
2,
tic-tac-toe, gang.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I can be anyone, but I choose to be Loki.
Oh boy. Okay. Are we good at... Guess not yet.
Never miss!
Why would I need healing?
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Disappear! They captured the mission area!
Jeez. All of our team was suddenly just gone. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We will do as much as we can, and if...
That is much better.
Oh boy.
Extra protection.
Extermination!
Bring on the chaos. Here's how you shoot.
Your team's capture progress has passed the
Ugh,
halfway
finally.
point.
Okay. Soap and thank you.
Control here.
Fire mode! Double KO! They've almost got it!
Love battlefield medicine.
Control C!
I'm working on it, lady.
Whoever they are, they don't look friendly.
I was a little busy doing your guys' jobs for you.
That is much better. Never miss.
Control lost! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Okay, well, I got us into overtime. They got us into overtime. And that's the important thing.
Extermination!
Whew. Well, that was rough, but hey, we did what we could.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Alrighty. Well, that works. I don't even know. I'll just thank them all. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Yeah, I did my best. They did their best. We're all, you know, sort of working with all this. Nice. I've only got 1,000 more to redeem here, and then I can start getting units. Woohoo! Weeklies have all been gotten through. Challenges, still working on it. But, I mean, hey, those will come in time. Alrighty, let's see. Alright. I honestly think I'm going to call it there. Looks like everything's kind of slowed down and stuff as far as everything goes, and I did what I wanted to do today. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. It's been a bash. Glad to be able to hang out and stuff like this with you. If you want to support me, I've got a YouTube channel in my Twitch bio, or if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. And I also have an area for donations if anyone's interested in doing that. I don't try to make a point of it, but just throwing this out here. If you like this video, I stream on Twitch Monday, Tuesdays, and then Thursdays through Friday, 3 to usually around 6 Central Time. And I will be back on Thursday. I will be adding more emotes now that I know that emotes work and such. I'm going to be definitely adding in a few of those. All my own art and design. So I'm excited to see how that goes. But yes, thank you very much. And I will see you guys all on Thursday. Bye, everyone.